Hi, and welcome to Best in Tesla. So, the Cybertruck could celebrate its 1-year birthday on the 1st of December. And not only has it defied all the doubters and haters by actually being produced, but by becoming the best-selling electric pickup truck in the world. But it has also become the celebrity's new favorite darling. Even Lamborghini employees are saying it's the best car ever.
I absolutely love this.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's the best car ever.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I shouldn't say that when I work for Lamborghini, should I? But it's so fun.
But there are also things that it seems that people have long forgotten about the Cybertruck that makes it very unique. And as Sandy Monroe said, it is the most exciting vehicle he has ever seen. Because after we got to know a lot more about what was going on underneath the polarizing skin of the Cybertruck, it became quite clear that this is the most exciting vehicle on the planet. And it has only just begun. So let's celebrate Cybertruck's 1-year birthday with a little look at what it has achieved in only 1 year, because that is quite mind-boggling. So let's check it out and let's dive right in. So, it has without a doubt become the celebrity darling. We are seeing so many celebrities driving the Cybertruck, it is ridiculous. So even other status signaling cars like Lamborghini have to make a little way for the Cybertruck. As we saw when the employee at the Lamborghini dealership in UK said it was the best car ever.
It's mental. How good is it?
That's insane.
How much better in real life is it? 100 times.
So much better, man.
People online tell them they think it looks rubbish, but in real life,
Until you've seen the car, stop talking. Just stop. It's ridiculous. I'm getting in.
I absolutely love this.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's the best car ever.
It's amazing, isn't it?
I shouldn't say that when I work for Lamborghini, should I? But it's so fun.
Listen, I might as well work for Lamborghini. You like it?
Insane.
Huh?
I absolutely like it.
Is it better in real life than
Yes, much better.
on things?
This should be like the first road legal Cybertruck in the UK that Ginny, you might have seen many times racing his Lamborghinis against Matt from CarWow, but he has got his hand on a Cybertruck in the UK, and to call it road legal might be a bit of a stretch, but we will see what happens. But as they also said in the video, until you see this one in real life, just shut up, because I have to agree, it does look 100 times better in real life. It's not like a pretty car, it just looks cool. And even my wife liked the Cybertruck when she saw it in real life for the first time at the Tesla takeover in Austria. And when you, on top of that, try to drive it, well, the whole perspective of the Cybertruck changes, because the Cybertruck is so polarizing for the way it looks, but all that goes away when you drive it for the first time, because the steer-by-wire has just completely changed what driving a car should feel like. It makes the even very nice and high-tech pickup truck, the Rivian, feels a little outdated when you have to make a 3-point turn or just turn all the way around. Firstly, the turning radius is unbelievably small for such a huge truck. But the way it feels when you don't have to turn the steering wheel very much, it is just so comfortable. And like Jason from Haggerty said, it makes you wonder why driving hasn't always been like this.
It drives really well, the suspension is great, makes you wonder why steering wasn't always like this. It's smooth, it's fast as hell, it does everything well.
And speaking of the Lamborghini employees liking the Cybertruck, well, we have also seen like the Cyber Beast smoke a Lamborghini down the drag strip. So not only has it been stealing some shine from the Lambos with the way it looks, but even the power of the Cyber Beast pours a little more water on Lambo's fire. And when you know the price of a Lambo is about 4 times as much, well, we come right back to Tesla's value for money, as we have been talking about so many times before, and why we see some celebrities buying more than one Cybertruck.
You like Cybertrucks?
I love my Cybertruck. I actually love my Cybertruck.
You want another one?
No, but I heard you was just trying to buy another. Did you ever get your new? Somebody even...
I got two.
And mine's the hardest one out.
No, it ain't. I knew you was going to say that.
I seen the one. I seen you act like I ain't seen yours.
It's
Where
right there.
Where them buddies at that doing?
Yeah, they're right there. Listen, we've been
This
friends.
one?
Listen,
The hardest one out?
No, it ain't. That's the second hardest one.
That's the one they got in their phone.
Let's stop it.
And then there is one thing that I very rarely hear people talk about when it comes to the Cybertruck. It seems people have forgotten about Cybertruck's torsional rigidity. And it is of course not something many people are talking about, but it is actually a very important metric. Torsional rigidity or torsional stiffness in the context of a car refers to how resistant a vehicle's chassis or body structure is to twisting forces. A car with good torsional rigidity will generally feel more connected to the road, providing a more engaging drive, and why sports cars like Porsche have a very high torsional rigidity. But high-end vehicles often boast about their chassis rigidity as it directly correlates with a quieter, more refined drive. And that is also one of the things we have heard many Cybertruck owners talk about, just how quiet the Cybertruck cabin really is. And over time, a more rigid structure might resist wear and tear better, potentially offering longer vehicle lifespan before structural issues arise. Understanding torsional rigidity helps in appreciating the engineering behind what makes some cars feel more solid or perform better than others. It's a key performance metrics the car manufacturer aims to optimize, particularly in sports and luxury vehicles. But then we have something like the Cybertruck that has a better torsional rigidity than a Porsche 911. So when Tesla says their big tough truck handles like a sports car, well, this is what they're talking about. This is what they mean. It is, of course, not that the Cybertruck will drive faster around the racetrack than a Porsche 911 that is a much smaller sports car, but it handles extremely well compared to other pickup trucks that have very, very poor torsional rigidity score. The F-150 is close to 0. So if you want a pickup truck that handles great, is very quiet and smooth ride, and the fastest pickup truck on the planet, well, the Cybertruck is the one and only. So here, a year after it launched, we can also put all the haters to rest. Some of them have of course come out and said, I was wrong, like Jesse here that said, yelp, I could not have been more wrong. Not only has the Lightning and the R1T not outsold the Cybertruck that I predicted last year, but in July, sales of the Cybertruck Foundation series, priced at $100,000, nearly matched all other EV trucks. So yes, the ones in the beginning that said it would never be made, no way, it's not a real truck, has all quietly disappeared. And it has become the best-selling pickup truck, as I predicted it would. But Tesla did a little more than just deliver the truck, because even though the F-150 Lightning had a 2.5-year head start, the Cybertruck became the best-selling EV pickup truck in the US and therefore also the world. It took less than a year to become that. Actually, already in Q2 of this year, the Cybertruck became the best-selling EV pickup truck in the US. And not only has it beaten every other EV pickup truck on the market, but in Q3, Tesla sold so many Cybertruck that it became the third best-selling EV overall in the US, only beaten by Tesla's own Model 3 and Model Y, of course. So it has even overtaken Ford's Mustang Mach-E, that was supposed to be eating into Tesla's sales, right? Remember that? Well, that became a very big joke as well, as there is just no comparison between the two cars in sales volume. And now the Cybertruck has even beaten the Ford Mach-E in sales volume, even though all the haters called the Cybertruck a niche product. And the Cybertruck also sold more than 2.3 times more units than the F-150 Lightning in Q3 according to Cox Automotive data. And it is almost embarrassing to talk about GM's EV pickup truck, as the Silverado EV sold 8 times less than the Cybertruck in Q3. And yes, GM started deliveries in Q3 of 2023, so before the Cybertruck. And we even saw headlines like this: electric vehicles registration surged 18% in July compared to the same month last year, driven by the success of newer models like the Tesla Cybertruck. So from hearing haters scream about the Cybertruck would not be a success and was too late to the party, well, in only July, Tesla sold 5,175 Cybertrucks, and all other EV pickup trucks combined sold just 5,546 units during the same period. Tesla's Cybertruck has embarrassed the legacy automakers that are struggling to sell their EV pickup trucks, and here comes Tesla with an engineering masterpiece with 48-volt architecture, steer-by-wire, torsional rigidity the others can only dream about, that looks like something out of Blade Runner, and it outsells all of them. And all of that was done with only the first version of the Cybertruck that cost $100,000. Now they have the next version ready that cost only $80,000, and they have an even cheaper one coming later. And as the production ramps, the price of the trucks will only go down, as we have seen with all other Tesla cars, as Tesla always pushes the cost savings onto its customers to make sure they can get as many EVs on the road as possible, because that is their mission. So the Cybertruck has come out with guns blazing, shooting down all the thought that has been spread about this car for the last 5 years since it was revealed until today, when the haters don't have much left to shoot with. And because the Cybertruck just keeps getting better and better with over-the-air update, as we know Tesla's does, it got this great off-road package that makes it a beast as an off-road vehicle. And we have learned that it will get 500 kilowatt of charging speed on their new superchargers that are being built as we speak with this new cabinet. So that would be 3 times faster charging speed than your F-150 Lightning. And the Lightning even has a bigger battery than the Cybertruck. And the Cybertruck has, of course, also got full self-driving. And we have just got the version 13 that is just insanely good, as I made a whole video about yesterday. And the Cybertruck will also get that. So the Cybertruck will be able to drive you from point to point with just a push of a button, where the F-150 Lightning you have bought will never be able to do that. So if you want to drive off-road in your Cybertruck and have some fun, you can do that. If you don't want to drive on the long, boring roads, you don't have to do that. And we have already seen farmers and many others already using it as a real working truck, and it holds up great, as it has also a bigger load capacity than any other EV pickup truck on the market and can tow 11,000 pounds. And we have seen towing tests where the Cybertruck actually did much better than even the ice Ford pickup truck it was up against up a mountain. It can tow. And there is no doubt that it is the toughest truck on the planet compared to all other wobbly pickup trucks with their thin aluminium chassis and no torsional rigidity. Nothing is as tough as a Cybertruck. There is not much it can do. Tow heavy loads like a champ. So it is only when you have to tow over a huge distance, like 1,000 miles, that it does not do as well as a traditional ice truck. But that is basically it. It does everything so well, and much of it does better than most. So after just 1 year on the market, it's pretty clear that the Cybertruck is a huge success for Tesla. Even though we had some people saying the Cybertruck was a flop in the beginning, it is the 3rd best-selling EV in the US. How can that be a flop? There is no other EV that sells as well as this in the US other than 2 other Teslas. It has literally proven all the doubters wrong. Has been driven all the way up to the end of the road of Alaska, all the way from Miami, by Bearded Tesla and Teslatino on their epic Arctic expedition. It has been the most insanely well-engineered car on the planet, showing the way for the future of the car industry with 48-volt architecture, steer-by-wire, 1 gigabit Ethernet, and much, much more, that the rest of the industry don't even know how to do yet. Luckily, Tesla did send a PDF to all the CEO of all car companies on the planet on how to make a car with 48-volt architecture that Jim Farley confirmed he had received.
Tesla finally had enough, and so it sent a pamphlet to the CEO of every other car company entitled How to Design a 48-Volt Vehicle. The balls.
And all of these things combined with the driving experience Teslatino was so nice to let me have in his Cyberbase have made me want this truck so badly. Driving will never be the same again when you have tried the Cybertruck with steer-by-wire. When I saw it the first time when it was revealed, I got it. I understood what Tesla wanted to do here, but it was definitely too bulky and flashy for me, not something I would buy. But all of that has disappeared after trying this truck and seeing it real life. Now I just want this car, as this is so much more than a pickup truck. It can also do pickup truck things, but it's also a better handling car than most sedans, as it has the torsional rigidity that is better than a Porsche 911. And because of that, also the most quiet pickup truck you will ever get into. It is so quiet and smooth, and the driving experience is literally like nothing else on the market. So much better. And it is at the same time a big roomy family car ready to take on any adventure for you and your family, and at the same time it's also faster than a 911. This truck is like Sandy Munro said, the Cybertruck is the most exciting vehicle he has seen in his life.
And this is, as far as I'm concerned, the most exciting vehicle that I've seen in my life, and I'm old.
Also because Sandy is an engineer, so he understands all the stuff that goes on underneath that polarizing skin of the Cybertruck.
Like seeing in person.
I love it. It's amazing. I'm so envious.
Is this the first time?
Sweet. Oh my God. I'm just in a BMW and you guys are cool.
And thank you for watching. And until next time, take care out there and be nice.